Hello and welcome to Small Steps to Big Business. I'm Terry Dove-Pittman and this is
Shamara Cox.
We're so glad to have you with us today. Today we're going to talk about small steps in landing your big fish, your big clients.
Love it.
Welcome to this episode of Small Steps to Doing Big Business with the Merit Group partners Shamara Cox and Terry Dove-Pittman.
One of our favorite quotes, it's actually anonymous, but it's awesome. It says, sales is a contact sport. It takes contact to make a sale. And we just had a client yesterday, and she was saying, hey, I love what I do, but I do not want to be the person that is connecting my brand to my target market. So can you help me with that? And we do. We have CSCs, which are client success coordinators that will connect your brand to your market if that's not your strong point. But you have to, in sales, connect with them. That's by phone call, that's by email, that's by social media, that's by mass media, that's by direct mail. You've got to get in touch with them. We're going to give you some tips on how to connect with your client and win the big client.
Yes. Did you know that approximately 55 to 65% of salespeople do not conduct sales follow-up?
Wow.
Crazy.
Wow.
So we're going to give you 4 small steps to getting big clients. Step 1, get commitment for the follow-up. If you have a client that's kind of on the fence, that has listened to your value but still hasn't said yes, make sure you follow up. Make sure you go back and say, hey, it's me again. Let's go back over what we talked about. Are you ready? It's a great tool because sometimes people just need to think about what you talked about. You give a lot of information. Let that soak in and follow up with them. Don't just let them off the hook. Make sure you get an answer, yes or no.
Love it. That's so true. I mean, like Terry said before in that statistic, that's staggering. That's over half the people in business, after they meet a potential client, they don't call them back. They don't say, hey, they don't put them on any type of CRM. They don't say hello. They don't send birthday cards. They don't send anything. And that's a lot of business going by the wayside. So step number 2 is you have to add them to some sort of a CRM. We love Insightly, Insightly.com. It's a great CRM. It's free. There is a paid version of it, but it's a great tool to use to keep track of the prospect and put them in a prospecting pipeline. So that way you know, hey, I met them on Tuesday, January the 2nd. I'm going to call them back in 2 weeks as they ask me to, and then you can keep a follow-up. It gives you a trail of your communication.
That's awesome. That leads us right into step 3. Add them to an auto follow. I'll say that again. Auto follow-up system, such as Get Response or Constant Contact. These are great. These help you to just go ahead and schedule them in to call them back, or have your assistant or your support staff give them a call back, and you don't have to keep it on a calendar or write it down on paper. This will automatically notify you, hey, call customer A on this day. That way you're also being great with your time management, but also making sure that you're getting that client to commit to what they need.
Awesome. Well, Terry, that lends us to step number 4. I mean, the follow-up system, as Terry said, is so super important because as a business owner, you don't have time to send emails out. You don't have time to have something pop up and say, or to schedule yourself to have something pop up and say to call Henry or Sally or Jake or Jeffrey. You don't have time for that. But with the auto system, it allows you to keep your client abreast of your new services and what you're offering right now while you're doing something else. Step 4, last but not least, remember to schedule your phone call, but schedule it with purpose. Don't just call and say, hey, just checking up on you. Great. Nobody has time for that. When you call with the purpose. So, hey, Sarah, I was just giving you a quick call. I know we had talked about last time we met that your son Jake was going into college. How'd it go? Oh, and great. Excellent. Well, I know you were interested in the car, or you're interested in my services. You're interested in looking at buying the home. Well, are you ready? Have things changed for you? Did you get the loan? Did you get approved? Did you get the underwriting approval? Have a mission and a purpose, and have content and information when you call them back. So it's just not a haphazard phone call. All right. Well, Terry, those were our 4 steps.
Yes.
That are going to help you to win that big client. We cannot wait to motivate you again. Remember to give us a call at 317-805-4896. Number is on the screen, or you can go to our website at www.themeritgroupnd.com for more information, and also go to our learning center. We've got plenty of videos you guys can learn from.
See you next time.
Have a good day.
Thank you for watching Small Steps to Doing Big Business. For more great information, visit themeritgroupindy.com. Also browse the other shows found right here at Indie Biz TV Shows.